Hi Taurus, my name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your February 2021 reading. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified when I do a reading. And also, if you could give it a thumbs up, and that'll help me get recognized more on YouTube. So if you guys could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. So Taurus, welcome to your February 2021 reading. The first card is a change in the wind. The next one is soulmates and it's upside down. And the last one is between two worlds. So what this is saying is a change in the wind. Your direction has shifted and the way you were supposed to be going is shifting. And it might have threw you, I know it threw you guys for a loop because you guys were head thinkers and you're learning how to be heart thinkers. And maybe it took a soulmate, somebody who was sent in your life to help you with this shift. And just because somebody's your soulmate, it doesn't mean they're meant to be with you forever. It means maybe they were with you for a certain time so you could show them something and so they could show you something. So that could have been your soulmate flipped your, changed your direction, turned your world upside down, and now you're stuck in between two worlds, which is you were coming out of the black and white and you were starting to see color. So it's like you could be pretty pissed at this person. You could be pretty mad at this person that they like, God damn them, they came in and messed everything up for you. But it was like that was their job. God sent them here to you to help you shift. And you are starting to shift. You are coming out of an old way of thinking and living, and you're entering into a new way, but you're not quite there yet. You're in the process. You're going through it. You guys, change is very difficult for anybody, but especially for you earth signs. You guys are a fixed sign, and change is like, you know, somebody ripped your Band-Aid off and you didn't want it to come off. And you know what? It's not you didn't want it to come off. You didn't know it was coming off. And that really threw you for a loop. And I'm so sorry that that happened to you guys. And I'm so sorry that it's been as painful as it has been for you. This person was sent here to help you do the shift. And that was... You know, the way I look at things now has just shifted so much. And it's like, I can see things through God's eyes. And I'm here to help you see things through God's eyes also. And so like when somebody comes into your life and it feels like they intentionally hurt you, or they did something that you didn't like or you weren't expecting, that was actually part of their karmic job. Like God sent their soul here to help you make that shift. And if you could look at that person as somebody who that was their job. Their job wasn't to intentionally harm or hurt you, but their job was to come in and help you make the shift. And you might not agree with it and you might want to take it out on the person, but that is their job. It's not personal. It was, they are doing what their soul came here to do. And hopefully you guys, as you watch this, as you watch me, you will start to understand what I'm talking about. It might sound really crazy and really far-fetched to you right now. It did to me too the first time I heard it. But like, I'm going to give you one example. I have a son, my son Angelo, love of my life. He was a gift to me when I was 22 years old, and his father walked away from him and walked away from me. And I can't even tell you the rejection, the abandonment that stemmed. But when he walked away, what he was doing is he was giving us the biggest gift of my son's life, is because he made space for somebody else to come in and do the job that he wasn't supposed to do. His only job was to give my son, Angelo, the gift of his life. And it wasn't to raise him. It was to let another man come in to help assist with that process. So that really was his job. what it felt like was like you're an asshole and you can't show up for your own fucking kid. But it's so many years later. My son is now 26, and I really see it as him not showing up for our son's life was the gift that he was supposed to give our son, and he gave it to him. He doesn't know that. I know that. And I hope that makes sense to you guys. The perception of what is going on as to actually what is happening is two different things. And it takes so long for this process to happen, but I know you guys are starting to believe it, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be watching me right now. The next one is listening with your heart. So it says, I trust the messages I receive from my heart. So you guys are starting to get messages, and you're starting to feel them in your body. And so if you weren't able to listen to your heart before, it is not your fault. You needed to shut that part down in order to survive, in order to protect yourself. And that wasn't wrong, and it wasn't bad. It was you had to. But you're learning, listening with your heart. You no longer need to do that. Eventually you get to a time in your life where operating only out of your head anymore, it doesn't work, and it starts to work against you. But there was a time in your life where you really, really needed that. You needed that to guard and protect you, and it did its job, and it saved your fucking life. And like, that is, I want to cry, because you guys needed to do that. And now it's like, you don't have to do that anymore. Your heart is starting to open. You can trust yourself. You can believe that. And the next one is letting go. And this is two fishes, and it's like you're letting somebody else lead you. You're letting go, and you're starting to go with the flow. It says, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So you guys, for a long time, maybe you were not able to go with the flow, and that was not your fault. You needed to survive and protect yourself. You never learned how to go with the flow because it wasn't safe for you. But now this is saying, like, it's safe for you to go with the flow. It usually doesn't happen until a change in the wind, till something turns you around, because you weren't able to do that. You weren't supposed to be able to do that. That's why this person had to come in and help shift for you. So the next one is soaring into joy. And oh my God, it's a girl with balloons, and it says, childlike wonders fills my life. So you are coming back to be the little boy or little girl that you used to be, the one that had fun, the one who found things that did joy. You're starting to go back to that childlike person as an adult, which, you guys, that is not easy to do, but you're doing it anyway. And for that, the divine spirit, the guides, your angels, they're so proud of you. This is not easy. And this is saying, go have fun, go find things that bring you joy, go do things that make you happy. The more that you do that, the easier it'll be for you to let go. Letting go is a practice. You don't just wake up one day and just let go. Like, you might be able to do it for a little bit, and then you stop. And then you do it a little bit more, and then you stop. And then you do it a little bit more, and then you go back. Like, you have to keep practicing to see if it's safe for you to let go. This is normal. And, you know, one step forward, 2 steps back, still normal. Like, it doesn't mean stop doing it, but it just means you might be letting go a little bit more each day. But it's okay if you have to go in and cocoon every once in a while and go back and isolate and hibernate if you need to. But your next card is anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. So you guys, you're excited for this change. You're ready for it. I think you paid a hefty price, and it was your heart. And it's now opening, and it's so beautiful. But now that you're like, okay, I know this is happening, I want it to happen, how can I make it faster? The next one is quest, and quest is purple, and purple is spiritual. So you are on a spiritual quest right now, and it says, be bold and the mighty forces will aid you. Take action, good luck favors the brave. You guys are brave as shit, and you don't need luck. You are the luck. You are the charm. You are bold, and you are braver than you could ever imagine. And you guys know you're on this quest, but there's no rush. You can't make it happen faster. If you could, I would tell you how. There's no fast way. So it's just like, buckle up, put your seatbelt on, enjoy the ride, and have fun. The next one is union, and it is green. And green is love and healing. So it says, you have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. So you have love and people all around you cheering you on, believe it or not, alive and deceased. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. So union is like, you guys are no longer meant to be on your own by yourself and have to get it done. Like, this is like, please allow the people to come into your life. They are all around you. You might not trust and believe that, and you might have to practice, like, going out and see if they're there, come back in. Going out and see if they're there. But as much as you want other people to be there for you, you need to be able to do the same. Like, you need to show up too. You can't get mad if people don't show up for you if you're not willing to show up. So this is like a practice. Taurus, the month of February looks amazing for you guys. I am so proud of you guys. I know you've been working your ass off, but it took a lot of pain in order for you to get there. So enjoy the month of February. This is your sign signing off. If you're still watching, please subscribe to my channel. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.